Good evening, welcome back to the channel. Tonight's project is going to be my, man, it's bright out here, should be wearing my shades. Anyway, this winch on my trailer. Get you guys in the shot here. This guy, we found out that it must be wired wrong or something, because when you hook it up, it just runs all the time. It runs engaged all the time. So I'm gonna pull this solenoid box off and see if we've got something crossed or what's going on there. So gonna man, I was hoping for a little more shade. It's hot, still about 100 degrees. So anyway, got to get this done so I can go load my truck back up tomorrow. Unloaded it so we could bring this here guy home. You guys see that little wooden swing set right there beyond the shredded tarp? Yeah, little present for the granddaughter. We get that all fixed up and working for her, but in the meantime, gotta make this safe so we can go load the truck back up. So we're gonna pull this off and have a look. I'll let you know what I find. Okay, I've got the winch solenoid cover off. So I've got this wired up how I figure it needs to go. I've got my grounds on the bottom, yellow to yellow. I don't know what that one is, I'll have to verify that and then verify my connections here. So I don't see anything obvious, I don't see anything touching. I mean, these touch, but that's insulated enough that that's not gonna hurt. So nothing crazy so far. We'll grab a wiring diagram and have a look into it. So after consulting the diagram here, looks like my red wire from the controller connector to the solenoid is wrong because it's on this guy, this pin here. It's on the top pin instead of the bottom pin, my red wire. And then this bottom, this black wire shows, or sorry, the black wire on the third pin on the back there, the middle pin, shows that it goes over and goes to the ground stud underneath the winch. Okay, so my red wire, see, is on the top instead of the bottom one there. So that guy needs to go there. And then, like I said, the black wire there, he comes over and he's on this guy here, and he needs to be underneath on the one there. So I gotta uproot the winch and redo some wiring. So let's get on this. Alright guys, I decided before I buttoned everything up here, the winch is still loose, that I'd better test this thing. So let's give her a test before I button everything up and might have to do all this again. Positive's hooked up. Negative I just touched on before and it had just run, so here we go. Okay, it passes that test. Let's put negative on. So I think the whole problem was the controller was wired wonky. Okay, we are in free spool. I'm gonna engage and we're gonna put the controller on it. And hope for the best. Out. Huh, well, now I got nothing. That's phenomenal. Let's pull some of this line out. Oh, maybe. So if something bad does happen, it won't be pulling in and just kill everything. All right, we're engaged again. In, nothing, out, nothing. Well, awesome. Back to the drawing board here. Okay, so back to the diagram I went, and it looks like these two big leads are mixed up. They need to be like that. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna unhook this power first, but I don't have the ground on. We should be okay, but I'm still gonna unhook the power first. So let me do that. Okay, we got the switcherooed. So if I can keep you guys in frame here, we'll do another test. Hooking the power on first. And we'll touch the ground to it just to test. Okay, nothing, that's perfect. Okay, controller. Okay, we're still engaged. Anytime you're filming, you gotta have, wow, these are worth a look. Let's see if I can get them in frame for you. Chinooks. You don't see Chinooks every day. Alright, test time. In. Sweet, out. We're working. Right, here we are over at the father-in-law's house where I dropped this guy for a week. We're here to load it back up. Now that I have this winch working, we're gonna try to do this the easy way. Hoping all works out here. We'll take you along for the ride.